Good morning children. Welcome to chapter 8 Fractions video 3. In this video we are going to learn about how to compare fractions, how to arrange the fractions in ascending and descending order. We are going to learn how to add and subtract fractions which are like. Now let's see what are fractions on a given length. Here given below is a fraction bar or a fraction strip that has been cut into 8 equal parts. So this represents the length of the strip. Now the shaded portions have been marked from F to A and the whole fraction bar is represented as FG. So how do we find the fraction on a given length? We simply write the numerator as the fraction of the shaded portion. So here the shaded portion begins from F to A. The length of the fraction here is FA that has been shaded. So that goes as the numerator. Now, in the denominator, we have the total number. The fraction bar has been cut into equal parts. So that means the total length of the fraction bar, that is FG. So what is the length of FA upon FG, or rather what is the fraction of FA upon FG? That is equal to 7 by 9. There are 7 portions or 7 regions shaded of the 9 equal parts it has been cut into. So we say the fraction is 7 by 9s. Look at the second example. The rectangle or the fraction bar has been cut into 3 equal parts and the length has been given as LM. The length of the whole fraction bar is LM, whereas the shaded portion is LN. So how do you find out the fraction on the given length? That is, we are finding out the fraction on the given length depending on the shaded portion. So the shaded portion's length is LN. So ln goes as the numerator, whereas the total length, that is Lm, is the denominator. So can you tell me what is the fraction of ln upon Lm? It is 2/3. 2 parts of it have been shaded green. Out of the 3 equal parts, it has been cut into. Now look at the last example. The fraction bar has been cut into 9 equal parts and we have named it as AN. Out of AN, length AN, AX has been shaded as in blue color. So can you tell me what is the fraction of the given length? It is AX upon AN, which is equal to 1 by 9s or 1/9. Now let us learn about the fraction wall, which is an interesting way to represent all the different kinds of fractions on a single wall. So here you can see there are different fraction strips given which have been cut into different equal parts. The first line, which is blue in color, has not been cut into any parts, so it is a whole, so we just represent it as 1. Now gradually the second portion, the 1 has been cut into 2 equal parts. So each part is half. So the yellow color, each strip represents half the fraction. In the third line, the 1 has been split into 3 equal parts. So each part is 1/3 of the fraction. Next, we have the 1 being cut into 4 equal portions. So each part is 1/4. Similarly, 1 has been cut into 5 equal portions, which is represented in blue color, and each part is 1/5 of the fraction. Now the brown color represents 1 whole being cut into 6 equal parts. So each piece or each part is 1/6 of the fraction. Next we have the blue, light blue, that is 7 equal portions it has been cut into. So each part is 1/7 of the fraction. Now we have the light pink, which has been the whole which has been cut into 8 equal parts. So each part is 1/8 of the fraction. Similarly, the purple strip has been cut into 9 equal parts. The 1 has been broken into 9 equal parts. So each portion or each piece is 1/9 of the fraction. And finally, in the last green strip, we have 1 being cut out into 10 equal parts, and each part is 1/10 of the portion. Thus, in a single wall, we learned different types of fractions. Now let's see how we can compare different fractions. Here given below are two rectangles that have been cut into 6 equal parts. In the first rectangle, just one portion has been shaded, while in the second rectangle, 4 portions have been shaded. So the fractions are 1/6 and 4/6 respectively. In order to compare fractions, that is, place an equal to sign, greater than sign or less than sign, we need to check whether the denominators are same. So remember, the most important point to compare fractions is the denominators must be same. So here the denominators are 6 and 6, so they are equal, and hence we simply compare the fractions by comparing the number on top, that is the numerator. So we see that 1 is less than 4, so we say 1/6 fraction is less than 4/6. Shall we try out a few more similar sums? Now look at the next one. We have two fractions to compare, 3/4 and 1/4. As I said, first check the denominator. The denominator is 4 on both sides, so we can find out that 3 is greater than 1. So we say the fraction 3/4 is greater than 1/4. We simply find this out by comparing the numerator. Let's take another example, that is 1/3 and 2/3. So here again the denominators are 3, which are equal, so we simply compare the numerators. So 1 and 2. Any guesses? Yes. 1 is less than 2, so we say 1/3 is less than 2/3. Now look at the next one, 4/4 and 2/4. The denominators are same, which is 4, so we simply compare the numerators, which are 4 and 2. 4 is greater than 2, so we say 4/4 is greater than 2/4. The last example here is 3/5 and 2/5. Both the denominators are 5, which are equal, so we compare the numerators, which are 3 and 2. 3 is greater than 2, so we say 3/5 is greater than 2/5. How we can arrange the numbers or the given fractions in ascending order. Ascending order means arranging numbers from small to big. In order to compare fractions, as I said, you need to look at the numerator and the denominator. Only and only if the denominators are same, we can compare and order the fractions. So here in the first example, the denominators are 2, 2, 2 and 2, which are same, and so we simply arrange the fractions in ascending order by comparing the numerators. So how do we arrange the numerators in ascending order? It is obviously 1 followed by 2 followed by 5 and then 7. So the ascending order of the given fractions are half, 2/2, 5/2 and 7/2. Look at the second example, which is 6/7, 8/7, 3/7 and 5/7. Since the denominators are same, which is 7, we simply order the fractions by comparing the numerator. So we order the numerators in ascending order, that is 3 followed by 5 followed by 6 and then 8. So the order would be 3/7, 5/7, 6/7 and 8/7. Now just similar to ascending order, we can also compare the fractions and place them in descending order provided the denominators are same. So here we have two examples given below. So let us look at the first fraction. The first fraction is 4/3, 1/3, 7/3 and 9/3. Since the denominators are same, we simply arrange the numerators in descending order. So any guesses what would be the descending order? That is from big to small. 9, 7, 4 and 1. So the order would be 9 by third, 7 by third, 4 by third and 1 by third. Now look at the second example, which is 6 by 4th, 8 by 4th, 2 by 4th and 3 by 4th. Since the denominators are same, that is 4, we simply arrange the given fractions in descending order by comparing the number on top, that is the numerator. So the descending order for the numbers on top would be 8, 6, followed by 3 and then 2. So the descending order of the given fractions would be 8 by 4th, 6 by 4th, 3 by 4th and 2 by 4th. Now let's see how we can add like fractions. Like fractions are nothing but fractions that have the same denominators. We can add fractions only and only if they have the same denominators. So here are given two polygons that have been equally cut into 9 portions. Now, the first fraction is 4 by 9th and the second is also 4 by 9th, as 4 out of the 9 parts have been shaded. So we add 4 by 9 plus 4 by 9 by simply adding the numerators. The denominator becomes common, so we place 4 plus 4 upon 9, which is equal to 8 by 9. Now similarly, we can subtract like fractions. Subtracting the fractions also have the same rule. The denominators must be same. Given below are two hexagons that have been cut into 6 equal parts. In the first hexagon, 5 parts have been shaded, so the fraction is 5/6. And in the second polygon or hexagon, 3 portions have been shaded, so the fraction is 3 by 6. So how do we subtract? 5 by 6 minus 3 by 6. The common denominator, we put 6 as it is, and we simply subtract the number on top, that is 5 minus 3, which gives 2 by 6. And hence the answer is 2 by 6. Thank you, children.